It is another absolutely beautiful day here in New York City. Today, I'm back on Roosevelt Island. Look at this. This is just an absolutely incredible day. I'm on the northern side of the island. There's actually a park here with a beautiful lighthouse. You know, Roosevelt Island, I feel like, is like one of those serene islands of calm in the middle of the city. So yeah, I'd say come check it out, come fish here. So I've pretty much gone through my first bunker. I have this second one. This is what it looks like. It's a menhaden. We would call it bunker, maybe like a type of shad or something. Not really sure. There's a little bit of a sea lice here, if you can tell. So you know that this was caught pretty fresh and came in from the ocean recently, right? Because it's got a little parasite stuck to it. Bunker, they're very, very oily, and their scent is quite strong. I mean, just smelling this isn't so bad because these guys were fresh. So one of the things that you need to be careful about is when you call the bait shop and you ask them if they have bunker, sometimes they'll tell you they have fresh bunker, but you can kind of tell that they've been frozen, because when you open them up and you reach inside to take the guts out, there's like frozen blood inside them, and so you know they were sitting in a freezer for a pretty long time. In this case, because these are so fresh, I think they must have been caught, you know, within the last 24 hours. And you can also immediately tell. I mean, you just smell it, right? It's not as pungent. Obviously, the older it is, if it's been frozen for a long time, as soon as you cut into it, it's much softer, it's mushier, right? Especially if you've let it thaw because it was once frozen and it's old. It also smells more because it's been rotting a little bit more. The bunker here are much fresher. Doesn't mean I've had any luck so far, but it is a good sign. Okay, what the heck? I did not expect to catch anything today, but what the? There's a fluke. What is going on here? What the heck? Jeez, this is a decent sized fluke. Holy crap, what the heck? Look at this fluke, guys. Holy crap. I am shocked. Oh, what the? That's a decent sized, real decent sized fluke. What the heck? I did not think there'd be a fluke this high up Roosevelt Island. Jesus Christ. Alright, buddy. Have fun. Wow. I didn't even see it hit my line. I was pretty much wrapping up a beautiful day on Roosevelt Island. The weather was amazing, nice and cool, sunny throughout. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna rebait that rod one last time. So I lifted it up, dragged it in, felt a little heavy after the first just sort of lift up. Thought, you know, must be some seaweed, must be some like trash or something. Got right up to the front, and then I saw it like kind of starting to fight, and I was like, what the heck is that? Turned on my GoPro. I didn't have any cameras on. Wasn't expecting any fish. I was just trying to rebait that rod. That fluke, that last fluke, was real sneaky. Fluke like to take bait either like on the drop or on the rise. So I think what may have happened, because I had no indication at all that something was on my line, I think what ended up happening was it must have been around the bait, just kind of like sniffing around. I lifted it up so to get it clear of any rocks or any like seaweed, and as it was dropping, once I started reeling it, it must have hit it. I felt the weight, but I didn't feel any fight until it got right up in front. So sometimes, I mean, you get sneaky fish like that. Usually the sneaky ones are a little bit smaller than that. I was surprised at the size of that fluke. I mean, it wasn't the biggest fluke, but it was like, it was okay. I should have felt it. I should have felt it fighting. It should have fought. Either way, just goes to show you that, hey, sometimes You have no indication of anything. You get a couple bites, but at the end of the day, you get lucky, you get lucky. So just got a mouthful of the East River. You know, it's a little salty. Tastes a little bit like New York. Do I taste a little bit of maybe a hint of sewage runoff? It could be stronger. Could be stronger.